Hmm. Caught me on and didn't you? It's a wee bit tiring. It's been a long day, but I'm glad I'm here. I'm enjoying myself again. Going to tell a bit of a story, so that's always fun. I'll give you a wee bit of wisdom, something to think on. Plumb deep thought, I think. I know. My my what would you call it? Colloquialisms are showing up. I mean uh what is it? Anyway, there's a word for that. No, yep, there is, but I don't know what it is. But anyway, okay, well, there was that. So this bit of wisdom is just a bit of wisdom. That's all it really is. It's like it's really without being what you know. It's how you say what you know. Think on that for a minute. If you come with humility and you speak with humility, that could change the whole reality. But you may not. And if you don't, then it may create a different one. It isn't about what you know. We know what we know. It's how we say what we know. Short wisdom, but we'll leave it there because, it's kind of pouting. You're going to have to go there and go in and look at it very carefully. Deep thought time. Yeah, I know. I'm this type of guy. Yes, I am. How deep do you want to travel? You might run into some of these and go, "Oh, they're amazing," and then other ones you go, "Whoa, no, that's too deep for me. Can't swim in that water." Okay, well, come back another time and I give you something else. Well, enough funning. Let's look at this. Let's see. Well, we have to do that thing until I figure out how to stick doink, doink, doink across the screen. I will sometime soon, in between university and other things that I'm doing and full-time stuff, of course. And this, the fun stuff. So it's Eric at starthealing.me, Eric at starthealing.me, Eric at starthealing.me. And if you want to hang out, just talk and ask a few questions. I'm here. Reach out, send you a link. No charge the first time. We'll talk about the rest of them. I can tell you, it'll be an information-packed point in time. You might want to turn on that AI that writes down things. I'm learning those things. They're getting pretty cool. I'm not afraid of them. Some people are. Depends on how you treat them, I suppose. Gee, that goes for anything, doesn't it? Oh dear. Now I'm preaching. Get off that soapbox. Kick it over in the corner. Not a preaching point. Sorry. Done got lost. Okay, let's see. Well, what else can we do? Oh yes, the story. Well, we left it in an interesting place. I mean, Barclay is out there. That seems to be his name right now, but he could be something else in a minute. That's kind of how this world works, doesn't it? There's always something else in a minute. And of course, Barclay comes back and disappears beside the lady, and yeah. Oh, the shadow folk are very upset. But right now they're trying to deal with those things that they don't want to deal with, so there gonna be a moment. And the lady gets a interesting grin on her face. She said, "I got one more for 'em. They're all speaking the same language. That's wonderful. Wonder what happens if you did this." And she taps her stick 3 times and she speaks something and she thanks God. And all of a sudden there's a big commotion in that camp according to the dragon that has farsight. Oh, what did you do, lady? Oh, I just mixed up their voices a bit so they can't understand each other. Oh my. That'll take them a moment. Oh, it'll wear off, but by that time they may not be as friendly as they were, or as cohesive as they were. Nothing permanent, just something for them to work out their thinking. At that moment, of course, you have to have that, have their back. Even though we took away their walls, told them to stay away, they still come back. Yeah, just the dragon just didn't even change form. He just picked up a fireball out of his hand and threw it over the. Okay, they're gone. Yeah, running away without clothing, except for the part that's on fire that they're dropping. Yes, I think they'll be good. At that moment, there was a strange vibration through the whole city, and it grew again, just a little more, and something arrived outside of the walls, but connected. Thunk. Both the lawmakers' mouths were on the ground. What's that? House of Law. None has ever been put outside of our territory before. That's an embassy. It's a whatever you want to call it. It doesn't happen. Um, and out came that very ancient individual again, and she said, "Ah, well, we're here. We've decided to give you a house of law. Yes. We thought about what you said, and what these two have said, and I think we need to change our ways a bit. I mean, numbers are dwindling. Might be very powerful beings, but we'd like to have some other beings. And I mean, I don't know how that can happen. Lady looks at her and goes, well, maybe I can help you with that. What? We don't have any males anymore. That's why we've been dwindling. We're slowly dying. I mean, we have 1,000-year reign or so, maybe more. And we're dying. We haven't made children, so we haven't figured out how to make them either. Why did the men go away? Well, the lady goes, maybe I can help with that. The lady goes, look, we tried to bring back our males. Many times it didn't work. Oh, we just didn't have this. The lady looks and goes, is that what I think it is? Yes, it's an oculus. I can reach back in time before the disaster and bring forth some males, but you're going to have to treat them well. Not going to want to come. I mean, you were pretty rough back then. You have to remember that. They're going to have to learn and grow with you. And the two that have been staying with him goes to the lady and she said, can you heal me? Can you make me fully what I'm meant to be? And the lady looked at her and chuckled and said, you would like a mate. Yes. I love my sister. We hang out and do things and that's good, but let me show you something about you. Are you stuck in this form? Do you mind if the form changed? Oh, I love my sister, as I said. Well, she took her staff and she prayed to God and she asked God to undo what has been done. And a young male stood there where the female had stood. She goes, the power of the oculus. Yes, it was trying to transform. It had almost made it. Got a little stuck on the way along. Looked up and goes, oh, I like this form better. And her sister, now something else, goes, oh, I like this form a lot. And I looked at the Grand Mistress and I said, can we? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm looking for mine. The lady reached into the energy of the Oculus and asked for enough. What stood before them was 49 males. Scared? wondering what had just happened. And the lady said, "Don't worry, you are in sanctuary, and these lawgivers and lawmakers are different. They have found God, as you did, and hid it. Am I correct?" And they go, "Yeah, uh-huh. That's a grand mistress there. She would turn me to ash for being that." Oh, grand mistress said, "We have changed, and we are sorry we treated you that way, but we wish to be different. We know that you aren't going to believe that maybe at first, but considering that you were ending for extinction, all of you, some great illness came. I think it could have been called sorrow," the one said. "But this seems different. We will wait and see, but we will stay here until we feel safe." And the mistress said, "That's fine. There's a house of law here." And it grew. Of course, things grow. Everything grows on this planet, including the trees, by the way. They're up, said the queen behind her from that fallen ship. They're up. And I mean, they're up like 30, 40 feet in the air up. That's not how they usually grow. All their luminescence and beauty are coming out. And yeah, they're doing good. They're thriving. We're getting the fruit we really love to eat. Oh, by the way, we made you a fruit salad over there. It's gonna be yummy. I think you'll enjoy it. The lady goes, "I'm looking forward to it." 49 males go into the house of law and said, "Well, we will see if you have changed." And the mistress said, "Well, I have to entertain my my chance to save the lawmakers and find those that will treat them rightly." The lady said, "I will be watching. I understand. But God has said that I could do this thing." And the oculus disappeared. Again, the trader goes, "You are just so full of things, aren't you?" "Well, I'm here to help, apparently." This moment, Douglas Fir came over to her and said, "We have an issue, ma'am. But there's something coming from the deep dark, if you know what I mean." "Oh, them again? How come they show up every time I show up?" "Well, they are what they are." "Uh-huh. Pain in my keister, actually, but, we will deal with them. Wonder what game they'll bring this time." An hour later, she's sitting in a room with a 4, 5, 6, no, 10-story chessboard. "We have brought something that even the lady cannot win against. And if you lose, then you must come with us and be our queen." Okay, here we go again. 2 hours later, checkmate on all 10 levels. And he is completely furious on how that happened. This is his own game. He created it, and she still beat him. She goes, "Are you leaving?" "Of course I am, but I will be back." "Of course you will." Oof, he's gone. Everybody that had been watching it said, "Wow, that was fantastic. Can we keep that? Because that's like cool." A lot of people were attempting to play, and she said, "Well, let's make it this is the 10. There's a 3. Let's do a 5." And she made them, and she said, "Let's call this a game room." And it lit up in a different way, and it opened in a different way, and she went, "Yep, it likes that." She was realizing this the city was kind of intelligent, almost like an AI or a symbiote of some sort, I guess, she said. She wandered out. "Well, that was fun." Douglas chuckled. "Yeah, it took him out again." "Yep. He keeps forgetting. I can see around the corners because I have God." "Yeah. Well, he's got to try. "Of course he does. That's what he does. That's what he'll always do, I suppose." till he finds something else to play with. So I'm tired again. Douglas, you want to go and snuggle? Douglas looked and said, snuggling is good. As they disappeared into their little house, everyone around them were like, wow, what do we got ourselves into here? Good stuff. Very much protected, very much looked after. And at this moment, the person that had been in the obelisk woke up again, wandered around, had a sandwich, and went back to bed. Then out of the sky came different ships. The mistress came out and said, oh, bother. Let's leave it there. You're going, oh, that's not nice. I know. But you got a little cliffhanger, right? Like, what's that ship there for? Why is she saying, oh, bother? Who knows, right? Let's have a blessing. We ask you, oh God, to bless these people, to move over them, to show them joy and peace, refire their hope, open the abundance, give them creativity, show them invention, give them answers, solutions to all of their challenges, and overflow all things as you wish. And take that brush of yours and paint anything else that you wish, because I know you will, according to your will and wish, and according to their will and wish, this can be. Let's have a word of prayer. We come before you, Father, Spirit, Son, and we are so eternally grateful to you, just for you being you, just for you doing what you do. Whatever that is, push the enemy back and give them the most amazing, wonderful moments that they can have as they move closer to finding the relationship with you or in the relationship and deepening. Either way, I just ask for that. They're looking to connect. All they have to do is talk. Hey, I know I can't do this on my own, so I'm asking Jesus to come in and help. He'll send the comforter and the helper, and it'll be a way better world. And we'll leave it in that space, giving you the courage and strength that's necessary. Grace and mercy is necessary. And then we say thankful, grateful, gratitude, thankful, grateful, gratitude, thankful, grateful, gratitude. Standing in awe and honor and respect, allowing all glory to flow. Father, Spirit, Son. This is, and so this is. When you rest, rest well. When you wake, wake well. And know that your path is well lit by God. Blessings.